continue to develop. And, Luchov here in this last map, just stepping up in a big way, had a lot of great individual moments from the very first pistol all the way through to the last round there. It felt like he was consistent on his impact, a little bit of Brazilian presence, but Pank was also playing incredibly well. But as you can see, 123 ADR in that last map, and he's been stepping up here. He's been playing some key roles, but we're into the action already, ready to hop into Nuke, and we got a pistol that's kicked off already.
Luchov needs a little bit more, though, from the mini side, and he does deliver. Now a little freeze as both players swing. Brunito down. That's up to Zoc. But the bomb's down in between him and the T's. He needs to defend versus all three and make a star moment happen. It won't. Noxy puts him down. Luchov comes up with 2 in the pistol round. His mandatory, contractually obliged. And it's another pistol for BESTIA.
Yeah, fantastic work right there. Didn't see what happened out of the gates, but you can see in that 3v3, bomb was down in front silo, so they had to figure out a way to recover it. And from that point forward, BESTIA able to connect on some tough shots. Swings the tide in their favor. Get into some action here on the anti-eco, though. No big investment rolling through here for this Bounty Hunter squad other than a PT-50 for Turtle. He got a kill in that last round, so guess he can afford it pretty easily.
And so just oosps. What does USB even stand for? If it stands for unsilenced pistol, that doesn't really make sense because it's silenced,
Huh.
But then it says unsilenced pistol, but it's a USPS, which means it's unsilenced pistol, but then it's silenced again.
I think the S I know stands for silence. That's probably we can safely assume that.
Why do you assume it stands for silence? What about the last S that you think about? Why can't it be like sexy or something,
It could.
USPS with Riz. Sorry. I just made someone just cringe in their chair. I just folded you up like that, Cole. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit to recover from that one.
Okay, gotcha. I'll take this one for just a little bit while you do recover. We got the first gun round on the board. M4's out for Bounty Hunters. And mostly stacking up the ramp room to start. Outside is pretty empty, though, so Naz gets a simple cross here, unless Turtle wants to start spamming. He hears the footsteps, but doesn't connect any bullets. Thomason now down the vents.
Whoa!
And he will go ahead and meet Myron. Turtle does get the trade, and Zoc arrives in rotation to get the man advantage back for Bounty Hunters. It's a bit wild to start this one off, though.
That's what BESTIA love, though. They love chaos in the T side. They love running. They love chasing things down. And they've got the bomb site. Little flashbang action in towards the right side of ramp, and ends up being the Zoc that goes down, but there's a lot more following in his footstep. Thanks.
Ooh, that
Gotta be
HE.
careful.
Oh, it's not bouncing properly. Could have been on the money. Pank, though, playing this headshot angle. It's annoying to deal with here for ZTs, especially with Luchov up on the rafters. He was on the rafters, and, well, now it's a problem here, but the time is running low. They don't have kits. They just dragged him out. Noxy will fall, but Bounty Hunters will not be winning this round. As BESTIA get it via the bomb.
Healthy enough to live right there for Turtle. Shout out to Kaiser for coming through and helping him get out there as well. But BESTIA get away with, again, that moxie from Noxy right there. It's just that quick calling. Very aggressive. It's, always on these first gun rounds as well. You just know they're gonna do something really wild, chaotic, and fast, and I think it's just always really good conditioning here for the side of BESTIA that they can start rounds off like that.
time there's more trouble outside, but Luchov handles it. Quells the danger with a headshot. And now can walk safely across. If he's so pleased, those smokes are fading. Time to get down. Oh, he saw it. He saw him walk through the smoke. Oh, no. Luchov doesn't turn around in time. He didn't realize it. And now the bomb's lost and probably the round. But they're not dogpiling on the bomb, so maybe a chance. Naz begins to work out towards the red container. Bruninho at the window will get traded, and Naz finds a headshot on the turtle. This round's live now all of a sudden. Naz in the clutch. Shoulder seen there. Spotted on the cross. Naz has access to the bomb and a chance.
It's already a rotation down lower.
It's above you, Naz.
Yeah. Bypassed for now. CT side, still in pretty decent position, boxing Naz into this position. 30 seconds to fight his way out of it.
He can just win a duel, though. If he wins one duel where he knows Myron is on this side of the map, but he didn't clear it with conviction. Myron will convert. Bounty Hunters pass the test.
Yeah, nice position there for Myron there. Kind of in an off angle a little bit. Not super forward facing, but well handled. Keep him contained. If that, like you said, if that duel goes awry, question marks start to arise as to whether or not Naz can get those numbers punched in and beat him to the punch. Timeout called here. Every casualty that was taken in you know, round 3 ends up being really costly after they lose a single round.
Are they thinking about an eco here? Because, you know, this is where suddenly the game goes outside of the playbook. Where you can't really force buy back for Bestia. Sometimes teams have protocols like, okay, this is how things are going to go when we get reset. But maybe not reset as hard as this. Where they had 0 surviving in the previous. They will buy down. And it's looking like just an interplay. Luchov with the util set on T-roof. The artillery. Okay, but is it down the vents or is it the A site? It is the A site. And it's a 2 for 2. Make it 3. As Myron will get quelled, and that allows access in. Kaiser making no secret of his ascent into heaven. Nade is good, but not enough. And so that... He's a 2v2 turtle coming through. The Tech 9 for Luchov's good enough. Body shots only. And now Noxy wins his fight onto Kaiser. And Bestia win on a force.
They get the job done right there, man. Noxy carrying him through some tough situations in that 2v3. Finding that last necessary entry. And doing it with confidence. Now he swings with conviction right there. That's for sure. That's a force buy that just changes the tides of this half completely. And Bounty Hunters with a great opportunity to try and take control versus Bestia now that continue to frustrate this Bounty Hunters team. So many tools now at their disposal. Noxy again playing with confidence. Misses the op shot though. And it punishes your turtle. Now flanking forward. Noxy turns around with another one. Oh my god! Noxy! You gotta be kidding me. That's unbelievable.
He don't look 30 with those shots. Needed a highlight. And got one. And now Naz working back into lobby. Bruninho found. And Naz making a move. No secret of the approach, but the flashbang was good enough. Player in the vent, and then there's Bruninho, but Naz couldn't hit the shot. Bounty Hunters battle back, and the question for Bestia, do we force again?
The answer is absolutely yeah. They would never not take a chance to force buy. They're gonna go right back for it there. Noxy redeemed himself in a big way with that first missed shot. Ends up finding 3, and still that enough damage was already done. What a sequence from Noxie, man. Shows what he's made of. Looking like he's just hit his prime age here with that.
There we go. Oh boy, Tom is in on entry. That's where you want him. Argentinian dunk. Swinging. Pank up next. Ah, that's not that good. Pank had many chances. None convert. And Meyer. Oh, Luchov has run out of ammo. The Tech 9 does get Turtle eventually, but Noxie far, far away from the action. And this round is. Oh.
Still got it.
Not done.
He still got it.
Come on, you got more.
We learned
Put on
from
a
last
highlight.
round.
He's got a minute. Could take a couple angles of approach here. I like him hesitating for a bit, make him doubt. You can see now Kaiser has to be worried about Vent. Bruninho making no secret of his position. Gears turning here for Noxie. But no follow-up headshot, so 3 rounds here for Bounty Hunters. It took a couple misses there from Bestia. In all reality.
Yeah, a couple of missed sprays there. A little bit of whiffage, but you know, now it does provide Bounty Hunters some relief here. They'll finally be able to stray away from dealing with a force buy that is so threatening. Thomason does bring in a deagle here for this round. And I guess that's still threatening at the end of the day.
Turtle. Back of garage, drops the bomb, and the Glocks, they're getting space. How are the... Why is Kaiser dropped down like this? What is happening? Kaiser Spider-Man's down from the rooftop. Fortunately, it's gonna be stabilized, or is it? Pank will take down Bruninho in the open, and Turtle's position is known. A 1v1. It's just Glocks. What is happening here? Oh, Pank doesn't shoot fast enough. Aim punch gets the better of him and Turtle wins, but what the heck was that?
What are they doing? What are they doing? Why did he jump out of heaven with the op? Oh man. Yeah, timeout much needed right there. They're happy they escaped with a round one, clutching it from the jaws of defeat.
Okay. I'm not one to criticize, but
That was insane. That was a wild play right there from Kaiser. Gotta get those ecos, so I gotta respect it, you know. I've gotta stick to my principles. I was a true
whatever
eco
it
hunter.
takes. Yeah, he just went like, you know, there goes my hero.
There
from the
goes
top I have
my ecos.
Let's watch them
The
as
remix.
they go. Yeah, Counter-Strike parody. Bring those back. I miss the era of 2015, 2016 YouTube where every song had to get a parody of some video game or just Minecraft. I think it's just Minecraft. I'm
Just
referring.
Minecraft.
Just Minecraft parodies. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah, you just want to hear the Minecraft parodies back here. But Kaiser looking to fight back here in a big way. Oh.
No. Needed to hit both of those.
Little panic there. Up against familiar face here in Naz. Understandable here. Kaiser knows his strength. Good and well. But again, this map control's pretty suffocating. They've already got one player rotated down lower like they need to do. And that sets a weakened defense on that A side that they're looking to capitalize on.
Turtle could come up the vent, But he is the utility belt as well, so does he want to reveal his position, or does he just want to go for the round, go for the big backstab here, and I think it's the latter. Literally, but he goes up, gets knocked down, it's Bruninho only here, and oh my god, all 3 players shooting at him at once. He's done. Bestia will reclaim the lead.
Yeah, they were just messing with his brain right there with how elusive they remained. Knocked that round out of the park. And because of the damage done on that eco, it just is so costly now. Look at the 4 spy in order. And again, Bestia have just completely controlled the economy side of this map. Especially on the tease out of Nuke, making their lives a lot easier having to go up against pistols consistently.
Yeah, surely this one's a gimme. As I say sarcastically. Tom is in. That is a nifty molly to try and knock off the headshot angle. It didn't work well enough, though, because Zoc, still playing for it, will eventually have to back away.
Gotta crawl up the secret side here. Kaiser looking to be sneaky.
Getting all this outside info. So that allows for this inner stack to happen. I feel like we're overcooking this a little bit because the time begins to be the 6th man for bounty hunters.
Yeah, but they still got 2 lower rotates here, so at the very least you got a little bit of a weakened up A side, and that entry is going to help you out a lot.
Yeah, molly for top hut. That'll force out oh, the molly almost kills Naz. It will! Oh, boy. And Myers still alive. 360s from Pank, though, for the trick shot. And Kaiser quickly traded Zoc. Do you have this? He's made noise in the vent, so surely they're just watching for him. And they are. Luchov is eyes on the exit. And we're done here. Bestia are going to take a 2-round lead.
Ain't gonna be able to walk this one off here for Zoc and end up building in a little bit of momentum for Bestia, punishing that 4 spy and not gonna walk away with the lead. This team has just had such a great advantage and a frustrating matchup here, I think, for a couple of these players. There's a lot of ex-Bestia players on this Bounty Hunters roster. I'm sure they're eager for revenge in this matchup, but Zoc yet to really lift off here. Most recent removal. Myron there to comfort him.
Have a little A play. Just hit the site. I think that last round, they overthought it. This round, just simple stuff. Do what we've practiced. They've got terrible guns. And it worked. Farming enemies' flash stats so you can tell his teammates that I'm a support player.
Yeah, that's the... Yep. Go
Oh, look at this. This is how I do it, by the way, Cole.
This is textbook.
Textbooks, stat padding. Are there going to be any flash assists as well? Well, probably for the opponents as all 3 get lined up.
They knew that was coming a mile away.
Like, I wonder what they're burning the clock for here on the full eco.
Like, there was no secret. I mean, they were playing dodge flash waiting for that exact move. Oh, man. That's funny.
Some property damage on the way out there from Kaiser as well, shooting all the windows. Now that's impact.
Get your frustration out.
Now that's Yimfat. or whatever they pronounce him as. Why don't they just call him Jimmy?
They do.
What is a Yimfat?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Or is it Yimpat? Like,
I always thought he pronounced it Yimfat. I mean, that's what would make sense.
oh.
But then I've
Kinda
heard
little-
casters stray away from saying that anyways. Even though that's how he pronounces it, so.
Noxy, don't die through the smoke. Alright, mission success.
You'll get him this time.
Oh, how about when the smoke isn't popped? Oh, got him on the cross. Noxy picks off Myron. Zoc, solo B defender, trying to take on his former team. It's not been great. 2 and 8. For the third best Uruguayan player. DGT and Max got that on lock. And now Bruninho. Gonna peek forward, but quick trade. Bold play, wanted a multi, but needed to be cleaner than that. Last round of the half here. Gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta speed it up here and try to make it up the vents. Feels like a death trap. Oh, good flashbang to try and scale up. Oh, yes. Freezes.
Oh, but Luchov does convert his kill. Kaiser now needs to take down his opposition here, and he does! Oh, jumping around the corner makes him miss. And he has got time for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Oh, a little less certain, I will say. As it's going to be 5 rounds here for the Bounty Hunters towards the tail end. A little saving grace from Kaiser.
If you wanna be my love, baby, gotta take it slow. If you wanna be my love, I'll show you what you wanna know.
And we are back live. Bounty Hunters take a little clutch towards the very end. Still some chaos in the game. But Bestia overall have been hitting the better shots. Luchov still playing exceptionally. And this is what he's paid to do. Win these pistol rounds for Bestia. Thomason, on the other hand, has been armed with dual Berettas. He'll be anchoring down this A site. As they fly down, he jumps into the jaws and gets blown up here as Bounty Hunters find quick 3 kills. And Bruninho has another headshot for him. 1v5 for Naz. This round is, over, I think is the scientific word for it.
Yeah, I would classify that as over for sure. Zoc the one to put the final nail in the coffin right there. The quick shot. I mean, all through that round, very quick shots landed by the side of Bounty Hunters. So that's exactly what they needed to bounce back here. If you remember, in that first half, felt like some shots gone missing, but Kaiser, I think, inspiring the troops here in a little bit of clutch at the end of that half. And then they bounce back with a pistol like that. I mean, it's not too far of a deficit now, just 1 round away.
Taking this fast to ramp. This is all noisy and heard. So the lobby flank is going to be fast, quickly assembling. The MP9s are already closing the distance. They've barely gotten down the ramp, and they've already lost ramp control. Now Thomason's fast in rotation, and that's what you get for being noisy.
They're stuck.
They are stuck at ramp right now between the entire team. They get crunched on, and the round's done.
Oh, they got trapped. They walked into a trap right there. Like you said, they knew the play was coming, but the quickness in the rotations. Bestia dropped 2 players down lower and rotate and flank 2 players through ramp and just crunch in on Bounty Hunters. And that's that gritty style that this Bestia roster plays with, man. They are fearless.
And this one's done. Kaiser is effectively saving. The quick switches has him taking it unseriously. And there it is. Man, that's crazy. I mean, you also had Bruninho, I believe. He wasn't top of silo. This was Kaiser top of silo. And you need to have that extra lobby lurk. You just need to have that guy standing behind. And they didn't. They didn't have the good enough flank coverage. Everyone was on the lower side. Everyone was flanking. 0 players came through J Hall. Or hell.
Yeah, that's a really frustrating loss, and that's just what this team does best. They really are unrelenting when it comes down to the pressure that they apply. You got some news here, though. We have
What is that?
Season 2 of CS2 coming out for Premiere.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought, you know, in Valve style, they can't count to 3, so this is the last season we've ever got, but...
It's fun while it lasted.
Yep. Counter-Strike is over.
It's supposed to come to a close after the Austin Major, apparently, as well, so interesting. It's pretty soon around the corner.
Oh my
Quick
god,
turnaround.
seasons actually are happening?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And they're actually going to be adjusting the map pool based on the seasons. That's sick. So, is there going to be a map pool change for Season 3?
Don't get me all giddy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're telling me we might get more map pool changes? Oh, God. You're telling me Counter-Strike are going to be updating their game? Oh, a 99 damage dink from the Deagle.
Need to update that. Patch that immediately.
Oh, yeah, darn wishing That Deagle headshot had something to do now. Ooh. Oh, man. Luchov gets so much damage. 2 kills and a dink. Ah, the good old 99 damage dink. You only see it on trains sometimes, but Nuke can have it too. And now up towards the A side. Deagle spam, good for Turtle. And oh, but on the reload, no, Turtle. I think he missed on a Pank. I think he missed on a Pank. He ran out of ammo in the M4. It got them both killed. Oh, heartbreak.
It just feels like as soon as they turn a new leaf, there's something devastating that'll hit this roster. And credit to Bestia for providing that sort of just infuriating playstyle that can, you know, do that and do it in a replicable fashion. It's again in their identity. It's ingrained in this roster to play this very frustrating style of Counter-Strike, but it has cost him Bounty Hunter just about every last bit of energy that they have. HE to start off this execute. Non-starter here, except for a Glock entry after Naz takes 3. That MP9 will be able to clean up a little bit and upgrade onto that A1S, so no big concern, and Bestia on double digits already.
You know, Cole, is it an entry if... Is it really an entry if 3 of your teammates die in front of you? Is that like...
Do we count it still?
That's a blame F entry if I've ever seen one, but... Shots fired.
Blame entry right there.
That's what the E in blame F stands for, obviously. Random pot shot from out of nowhere will be... It'll be understood in a couple of days on a YouTube channel near you. I'm just saying. Random plug.
It's crazy, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel.
No, I don't. I didn't know I had one until someone told me I did. You know, every day my mind resets. Didn't we talk about how, like, I recalibrate my brain for every cast? I forget. Every day someone has to remind me. Turtle! Entry! No!
So close.
Tragedy. He almost cleared the corner, but he didn't.
Noxy gets one, gets out as well. Just a little too passive there from Kaiser. And a little too aggressive there from Noxy for them to handle. Oh, and hold that real quick.
Ouch.
Their nice catch. A nice headshot there right back in return. Fighting for this round tooth and nail, but Pank still stands in resistance.
I think he was better off not quick switching there, but doesn't matter. Messy all around, but it's Noxy with the moxie and the double. 11 rounds for Bestia. Oh, were there any extra changes with the season I should add?
And
for A1S got another price cut. By the way.
Did?
A4.
A4. Is it the same price?
I think it's 2,900 now. Yeah, I don't see exactly, but I believe so. There should be official patch notes on that. They should be the same price. And I might actually consider buying it. Oh, and here comes the A play. Thomason is about to get backstabbed by Turtle. But Naz tucks in towards the CT vent.
Oh my goodness.
He gets spammed completely, but Pank arrives, retakes the position, and Kaiser gets out of there with a bomb, 34 HP, but none of his teammates. Thinking about the swing. Oh, a lot of noise. Well, that's gonna tell Kaiser, hey, Squeaky might be a good play right now.
Not for long.
Not meant to be. 12-6 here. One last laugh for the bounty hunters. Bestia in with the good day. Never needed Thomason, just Luchov. Lucky Luciano. He isn't lucky, though. He's hitting headshots all the way. One of the highest headshot percentage players in South American Counter-Strike, by the way. Fun fact.
That ain't easy to do.
63%. That's Mongol's numbers right there.
You gotta be familiar with his style. Headshotting and such.
I heard that's pretty good to do in this game.
But finally some body shots on a turtle and it cost him some damage right there in return. So already a trade, but the rotations are decisive. Thomas has already made the motion down lower. Snoxy gets sidelined outside, and Thomason walks into the open arms of Kaiser as well in that re-aggro.
Crossing in the open. Can't flick in time for Zoc, though. And the round falls away from Bestia. This round should be going to Bounty Hunters. Questionable, though, because Kaiser with the bomb, currently in secret. Pank begins a flank. Kaiser. Come on, any day now. Any day. Get back up to the upper side. And oh, God. Pank has an angle. And this is a really strong angle, too. Okay, first person to go down will be Zoc. Kaiser has the bomb. Better win this fight. He's forced off the angle. Here comes Renino. You're dead. Could have gone wrong, but it didn't.
A little bit scary. Like you said, job still sealed in right there through elimination. Shutting down any sort of clutch hope that was opening up there. Again, Pank is a bit of that X factor. You can rip those rounds away, but right back into another bye here. Bestia looking to wrap up this game. If they don't do it here, it gets a little complicated.
CC's a barrel, doesn't hit the flick though, and lives on 2. There will be no HE to chase him down, so he'll survive for the reposition. Bestia still with 5 standing.
Had to run out of there fast. Blowing open that smoke and then still peeking the angle is crazy from the T side, I can't lie, but managed to escape the crosshair. And again, Bestia ever active, always moving on the CT side, looking to constrict on the offense. They're so good at this, but Bounty Hunters now displaying a lot of patience in that department, looking to wait for these pushes and punish them. Thomason going to play a little deadly game of whack-a-mole up secret.
Oh, and he strikes. A great headshot onto Turtle. Zoc drops. Naz can't escape. But he'll go down to Bernino instead. Zoc needed that second entry. It'll be Meyer to trade. It's a stock exchange here on A. But then Noxy, he started on 2 HP. He flicks over for the shot. Trying to come with the vent here for Thomason. Kaiser was holding, but lets him go. And a 2 versus 2 ensues. Here comes the flash. Here comes a follow-up. Thomason just stays patient, but can't handle Kaiser. He finds a double. Bounty Hunters still play.
Man, that bomb went flying there, but that's a great collapse. They find that kill, and then they fully believed that solo lurk is already down, so everyone just bypasses the mini look, and Naz completely caught off by surprise there afterwards. And, you know, maybe if Noxy's a little healthier, he can go for a repeat outside that hut position instead of having to fall back, but not given that luxury, and so as they highlighted, it gets complicated. No longer straightforward here on the USPs. Well,
oh no, no.
Not a point of damage right there done by the AK.
Oh god, it's an ace! 1 magazine, 5 players, and 9 rounds for Bounty Hunters.
That's how you do it right there. That's how you punish the USPs. Well handled by Myron.
Magnifique. And a pause immediately after. Oh boy.
Zoc just got ran over, man. Just like flattened right there.
Mini Cooper versus Big Rig.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Like a Florida driver at a train crossing.
Pancaked.
I don't know what it is about those folks in Florida, but they keep driving across the train crossings. Nothing bad ever happens because the trains go so slow down there, but it's just a bit ridiculous at this rate, guys. Anyways. So what's been happening in your world, Cole? How's the old Lasso doing?
Oh, he's fantastic. He's sitting outside my door waiting for me to finish up this map. As per usual.
He's like, you know, you hear the birds chirping on Inferno. It's like Cole has his own ambient noise sometimes on broadcast. So whenever you hear Lasso going off, you're actually just a part of good video game and audio design.
The immersive experience.
It breaks the barrier, and it says that Cole is actually a real person, real human being. He's not just a voice.
With real feelings, guys, so be nice.
Yes. Be very nice to Cole. And follow him on Twitter or something like that. That also works. Fast outside, Luchov with nade in hand. Dry swing, okay. And I think we might just be hitting the end of this one. As everyone just flies outside and they meet two players and it's looking like pretty darn done.
Oopsie.
Unless you unscope and Geyser gets the frag back. All right, the round's still live.
Yeah, revived right there from Kaiser, who's been stepping up big time on map 2. You know, remember that Nuke always felt like a bit of a specialty here for his op, so looking comfortable on this T side, keeping them afloat, keeping this manageable, but they reclaim this outer yard control as soon as it's evacuated.
Oh.
They're following in their footsteps here.
But they're not stacking up A, they're stacking up ramp and the low side. Oh, Pank, you can't do that. Oh, but Bernino didn't register, he saw his barrel. X-ray can betray you sometimes. And now Kaiser getting cut down by Thomason. You still have Pank in the vents. You have Naz up in heaven. He's gonna go forward with it just as Myron pulls out the bomb. It costs them the game. Bestia will take both BO1s tonight. This one 13-9, and they stay dominant and pretty darn clean with it, except for a little comeback effort.
Yeah, big sweep here for the boys Bestia as they show up in a big way. It looks very comfortable. They were looking for the